So it's Friday, man. It's July 15th. Payday for me. You know, things are going good. Just got out of work, so I'm happy, to say the least. Happy to be out of work. Had some crazy stuff going today. Man, just crazy stuff. Had me some Cocos. If you guys don't know what Cocos is, I'll probably tell you guys here in a little bit though. Yeah, man. So I went to my dorms. I drive this guy, my friend. I drive him around the base, and I drive him to the dorms. We're about to get out. We're laughing, having a good time, you know. And he's like, "Bruh, where's my keys?" It's like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." He's like, "No, seriously, where's my keys?" He's like, "You took them, didn't you?" I said, "No, man, I didn't take them." And so we have to drive all the way back to where I work. And so now I'm sitting here in the parking lot waiting for him to get out while he's looking for his keys. Man, people. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this right here up, and I will get back with you guys in a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you guys my life story, you know, where I came from, where I was born, you know, where I moved to, just things that went on. I'm not gonna get too in depth, but you know, just let y'all know who I am, so that way you guys can be like, "Oh, I want to follow this guy, follow where he's going, what he's doing." Obviously, right now you can tell I'm in the United States Air Force, greatest Air Force in the world, of course. You know, come on. Yeah, and I'm a TMO inbound apprentice, which means I just work with a bunch of cargo that comes into the base, you know, make sure that it gets to where it needs to go and the job gets done. Hey YouTube, I'm back again. I'm still in my car, as you can see. I just wanted to show y'all, this is Cocos. And he found his keys. Look at him. He found his keys. Let's give him a round of applause for finding his keys. What's up? Alright, so this is what's been going on. He found his keys. I showed you that. I went back to my dorm, took me a shower, and then I went to the BX, which that's where I'm leaving right now. Got me a handy dandy phone holder. That's what you guys are on right now. That's what I am talking to. And I went, got me a few extra things I needed to get. And then I am now about to go to the ATM and pull out some money for tonight, because I'm about to go out and eat. And you pull out some yen. And then I need to get some gas. I think I'm set for the night, you know. And then I'm gonna go back and I'm going to give you guys my story. I know I keep holding it off, but it's gonna be a good story. So you guys just sit tight and get ready. So these guys right here are at a drive-through ATM, and there's literally an ATM just over there by the BX. I know it may look like a far walk, but come on people, you're holding up a line full of cars. I mean, look in my mirror. There's a car waiting behind me. Come on guys, use your head, let's go. Hey, I just want to throw a shout out there to Daniel Rexach, man, my buddy. He lives in Oklahoma. He threw me a shout out the other day. You guys should follow him on YouTube. His name is just Daniel Rexach. That last name is Rexach, man. Give him a watch. Give him a subscribe. You know, subscribe to his page. Watch a little bit, like some of his videos. Comment some things for him to do. He's really trying. He's doing a pretty good job. So hit him up. Hey YouTube. Alright, so I'm finally here making my video, making it on my life, you know. So I'm a Christmas Eve baby. And I was born in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and my dad was a pastor, and lived a life as a preacher's kid. And my grandma, she played piano in the church, so really my whole family raised me in church. Um, but I went on and we lived in Van Buren, Arkansas for about 7 years of my life. That's what I remember, is living 7 years of my life in Van Buren, Arkansas, in this little house. And I remember every little detail of the house too, man. It's crazy how even being so little you can remember things like that. Um, but yeah, and then we moved. My dad moved churches, and he moved to a little town called Central City, Arkansas, and out there close to Barling, Arkansas. And we lived out there from when I was 7 to I was 11 years old, and I made a lot of great friends in Arkansas, and my family's in Arkansas, and I miss them like so much. Like I miss my family so much in Arkansas. Like when I go back and I visit home, like I'm always asking, can we go? Can we go to Arkansas? Can we go see family? Can we just just visit Arkansas, see like the mall, or see, I don't know, just see things around Arkansas. I love Arkansas. That's my team too. Just to let you know, Arkansas Razorbacks. That's my team. Um. Anyways, but turned 11 years old, and we moved to Oklahoma, to a little town called Adair, Oklahoma, and lived out there in a little house next to the church, and I made so many great friends there. Like one man by the name of Zaf Bob, maybe he's playing for Connor State University, so that'd be cool. Maybe getting to watch him online or something. Went to Adair from fifth grade, the end of fifth grade, which wasn't too bad, but into fifth grade to my junior year, into my junior year, and dad resigned and from the church, and we moved to Salina, Oklahoma, and lived there. And my grandma was helping her husband run a church right in front of where we were living, and so I decided I'd go out there and help out, because I just moved there to Salina. I didn't know many people. I was like, maybe going to this church, the youth that is in the youth group, there wasn't many in the youth group, but the youth that is in the youth group, maybe I can make some friends for when I go out to the high school. So we go, and I tell my grandma, hey, cause she asked me a while back, would you want to help lead the music? I said, hey. I called her up. I was like, I'll lead music if you still need it. She's like, oh yeah, we need it. Come out, help anytime. Just come practice. So I came out practice, and I've been leading music ever since then. And so went and started high school. My senior year, I started my senior year in a brand new high school. It was tough, but I made it through. I graduated from Salina High School in Salina, Oklahoma, and man, the people there are just amazing. Like, they're so just generous and kind, and Salina, Oklahoma it's a great place. It's a tiny town, but great place. I got to play basketball there. I didn't get to play much basketball at Adair for certain reasons, but I got to play quite a bit of basketball at Salina, and I'm grateful for it. Like, it's a blessing. Yeah. So then, senior year, it's coming up to an end, and I'm just like, I didn't have many scholarships, kind of stuck in the middle where I'm like, I don't know what to do. I mean, I want to go to college. I mean, of course I want to go to college. I don't want to be some bum sitting on the street, or, living paycheck to paycheck. I wanted to go to college, experience the college life, and I wanted to get a career and enjoy life. And it came just closer and closer to time, and I didn't know what to do. All I could think was go ahead and enroll to Rogers State University, RSU, in Claremore, and just kind of just take it one day at a time, really. That's all you can do, really, with life in general, is just take it one day at a time. But one day during high school, there was an Air Force recruiter that she was standing out there, and a lot of the guys were kind of making fun of it or whatever. Not making fun, but they didn't really care. They're just kind of messing around and really just trying to get some free stuff. Of course, I just kind of tagged along, and I was trying to get free stuff. I saw this little lanyard, to put my keys on. I was like, oh, that'd be pretty cool. So I was like, hey, can I get this? She's like, all right, I'll let you have it, but you got to fill out this little form. I was like, fine, all right, whatever. It's not going to hurt. So I filled out the form, got the lanyard, went on, and spring break started. And we went to Arkansas for spring break, and we're out there, and it was me, my mom, and my dad, and we were eating breakfast at the hotel, and it was really random, and I got a phone call from unknown number. I was like, it's Oklahoma number, I'll answer it. So I'm like, hello, and she's like, hey, this is Sergeant so and so. We're at the Air Force recruiting office in Tulsa. I said, all right. She's like, you filled out a form at whenever I went to your high school. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. She said, well, I got a couple of questions. I was like, all right. So I answered her questions, and we kind of talked a little bit. She asked me if I was interested. I was like, you know what? I kind of am interested. I want to hear a little bit more. And so we scheduled a date, and me, my mom, my dad, my sister, we all went to Tulsa, made a day out of it, but we went and saw the recruiter, and we talked about it, and I fell in love with it. Just everything that I could get out of life just to be in the military, be in the United States Air Force, was just amazing things. And so she gave me a packet to fill it out. I went home, came back, gave her everything, gave her all my information. She set me up to go and to MEPS and take the ASVAB test. Finished it all. I scored a high enough score to be in the Air Force. I didn't pass my eye test because I have astigmatism in my eyes, and so I had to get a waiver for it. But once I got that waiver, I was good to go, and she finally found me a date. She's like, all right, you start basic training November 17th, 2015. She said, you're going to leave here on November 16th, and you're going to go out to MEPS. They're going to check you over one time, and then you're gone. You start your Air Force career. And I was like, wow. So that was a hard day, leaving my mom and dad and siblings to go to basic training, because I knew that I wasn't gonna see them again. That this was the beginning of my life. As soon as my parents walked out that recruiting office door, that's when I knew that it's time to grow up. I had to be a big boy, and survive. So went to basic training, met a really good friend named Gamble, and he separated, or not separated, or he got he got a certain kind of discharge, but he's able to come back. He's coming back, but he left in the beginning of it. But we kept in touch, and he's gonna be trying again. So y'all keep him in your prayers, because he's gonna be trying again to go through basic. But yeah, I made some lifelong friends in BMT, and we actually have a Facebook page that we just my flight, my sister flight talk on, and then I went to tech school, and my tech school was in Fort Lee, Virginia, I was in Virginia in winter, and so that was such a crazy feeling, because we had 2 snowstorms that I was out of school for a couple of days, and so it was rough. And one of those weekends, I actually signed up for the snow patrol, which means you would shovel the snow off the cement, and kind of a bad idea, but I was like, whatever. I was hanging out with friends, shoveling snow, whatever. So I made some fun out of it. And then my class was awesome. Like, we were the first class in a long time to keep an average class score of above 90%. So it was a big deal, and it was really awesome. I still keep in touch with some of them. Actually, one of them is here with me. But while I was in Fort Lee, I got my assignment, and it was Kadena, Japan. I was just like, Kadena, Japan? Like, I didn't even sign up for that. Like, we get a dream sheet, and I signed up for, like, the UK and Germany and Italy and, places like that. Like, Alaska, even. Some places in the States, but yeah, Japan. So that's where we are now. We are 3 months into me being in Okinawa, Japan, and it's been an adventure, It's lonesome, being a single guy in another country. It really gets. It's sort of boring, I guess, but it's lonesome, But you get through it, You just gotta look at the bright side. I think about it like this: I'm a single guy. I'm getting paid pretty well as a single guy. My lodging, my bed, this room, paid for. I don't pay for it. My food that I get, it's paid for. I don't have to pay for it, or if I go to the DFAC, it is, which is the dining facility. My clothes, my uniform that I wear to work, paid for. I don't have to worry about where am I going to sleep, what am I going to eat. I don't have to worry about that stuff. I personally think that I chose a great path, and that was my decision, Me choosing the Air Force and me thinking it's a great choice, that's my choice. You guys may have a different view on that. And if you do, comment on it, Tell me what you think, But, yeah, it's been a rough road. Like I said, there's some things I left out because they're just not to be talked about. But, yeah, like, I've had not a rough life, but rough obstacles. Really tough obstacles. But yeah, I made it. Here I am. I'm in Japan. Like, how many of people can say that I lived in Japan for 2 years? Like, not many people can say that. And I'm part of that 1% that can say, yeah, I lived in Japan for 2 years. And who knows? After my 2 years, maybe I'll extend here. It just depends on how I feel about Okinawa. Or I can say, yeah, I lived maybe Korea. Who knows? Or Germany or England, or I could go anywhere. I mean, like I said in my video, my first video, I'm doing this to just document my life and show people down the road, like my family, like my kids and my grandkids. Wow, like dad or grandpa or whoever, wow, he lived a really good life, and wow, he got to travel. Like, that's amazing. I just I really want to be looked up to, and I don't mean that in being big headed and saying, "Oh, look up to me." I'm saying as in like, I want my kids to look up to me and look up to me, as in like, um, saying that, hey, I want to be like him one day whenever I get big, when I get grow up, you know. So that's my goal. Um, but yeah, thanks for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, I know this video is gonna be probably kind of long. Um, Please, like it. Like, I would appreciate that, and then comment. Comment anything really. I would appreciate any comment, whether it be good or bad. You know. And give me some things to talk about. Maybe to talk about. Give me a challenge. Give me question and answers. Maybe I'll do a Q&A if I get enough questions to do. But yeah. Um, Subscribe. Tell your friends. Say, hey, you heard of Christopher Breeden? Oh, no, I never heard of him. Oh man, you should look him up on YouTube, man. He's in Japan. He's having a good time. He's got some great videos, and they may not be pretty great, but I try. But yeah, just like, comment, subscribe. That's all I can say. Um, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.